Good morning. We're on the record. Today is March 20th, 2019. The time is 11:15 a.m. We are at 100 Church Street in New York City on the second floor. Welcome to today's meeting of the New York City Business Integrity Commission. This is a public meeting which was duly noticed for today's date at this location at 11 a.m. We have a court reporter here taking down what is being said, and this meeting is being videotaped. The video will be put on BIC's YouTube channel in a timely manner following the conclusion of this meeting. I am Noah Janelle, First Deputy Commissioner and General Counsel for the Commission. I am joined by the following Commission members: Dan Brownell, Commissioner and Chair of the Business Integrity Commission; Department of Investigation Commissioner Margaret Garnett; Department of Consumer Affairs Commissioner Laurel Salas; Deputy General Counsel Anthony Del Olio of the Department of Small Business Services, representing Small Business Services Commissioner Greg Bishop; and New York City Police Department Lieutenant Christopher Fasano, representing Police Commissioner James O'Neill. Today, the Commission will consider 3 applications which the Commission staff have recommended be denied: Armtech Industries Corp., Grand Street LLC, and New Way Contracting, Inc. All of those applications are to operate as a trade waste business. The applicants were served with a notice of the grounds to recommend the denial of their applications. They were advised they had 10 business days to submit a sworn written response to the Commission. Armtech Industries and New Way Contracting submitted responses which were considered by the Commission staff. On March 15, 2019, we emailed to the Commission members the recommended denial decisions regarding the applications at issue, as well as both responses. There have been no material changes made to the recommended denial decisions since then. The Commission will now consider the recommended denials. For each application, the Commission members will vote as to whether or not to adopt the staff's recommendation to deny the application. A vote of yes is a vote to adopt the staff's recommendation, and a vote of no is a vote not to adopt the recommendation. The first application is Armtech Industries Corp. The staff attorney in charge of that matter is Executive Agency Counsel Pamela Peralta. The Commission staff has recommended denial of this application based on the following 4 grounds as fully set forth in the staff's recommendation. 1, the applicant knowingly provided false information to the Commission. 2, the applicant does substantial business with a previously denied principal. 3, the applicant's undisclosed principal was a principal in a previously denied predecessor trade waste business. And 4, the applicant's principal testified falsely during his sworn interviews. Do any of the commissioners have any questions or comments regarding this application? Seeing none, is there a motion from the commissioners to adopt the staff's recommendation? Is there a second? How do the members vote, yes or no?
Yes.
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 Let the record show that the vote is unanimous. The next application to consider is Grand Street LLC. The staff attorney in charge of that matter is also Executive Agency Counsel Pamela Peralta. The Commission staff has recommended denial of this application based on the following 5 grounds as fully set forth in the staff's recommendation. 1, the applicant knowingly provided false information to the Commission in connection with its application. 2, the applicant has knowingly failed to provide information and documentation required by the Commission. 3, the applicant's principal testified falsely during her sworn interview. 4, the applicant's undisclosed principal was a principal of a predecessor trade waste business for which the Commission would be authorized to deny a license. And 5, the applicant's predecessor entity and its undisclosed principal have failed to pay taxes and other obligations for which judgments have been entered. Do any of the commissioners have questions or comments regarding this application? Seeing none, is there a motion from the commissioners to adopt the staff's recommendation?
Move.
Is there a second?
Yes.
That's okay. So we have joining us Department of Sanitation, Acting Commissioner Stephen Costas, representing Commissioner Catherine Garcia. And we're just considering the application of New Way Contracting, Inc. I've just gone through the recommended grounds to deny the application, which are fully set forth in the recommendation to the commissioners. And we've had both a motion and a second to adopt the staff's recommendation. So now I'll take a vote of the commissioners. Let me start down here. Yes or no?
Yes.
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 Thank you. Let the record reflect that the vote is unanimous. The last application to consider is New Way Contracting, Inc. The staff attorney in charge of that matter is Executive Agency Counsel Emily Anderson. The commission staff has recommended denial of this application based on the following 3 grounds as fully set forth in the staff's recommendation. 1, the applicant's sole disclosed principal knowingly provided false and misleading information during her sworn testimony before the commission. 2, the applicant knowingly provided false and misleading information on its applications. And 3, the applicant's principal admitted to repeated violations of the administrative code and the commission's rules. Do any of the commissioners have questions or comments regarding this application? Seeing none, is there a motion from the commissioners to adopt the staff's recommendation? Is there a second?
Second.
How do the commissioners vote? Commissioner Tassis? Yes or no? Yes.
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 Yes. Let the record reflect that the vote is unanimous. That concludes the matters before the commission. I ask the members of the commission to sign the denial decisions that have been voted on today and then remain behind for a short legal meeting. Thank you to the commission members for your participation and to the members of the commission staff for all of your hard work on these matters. We're off the record.